the man who slaughtered 4 people in their home in Idaho,
right.
Moscow, Idaho, University of Idaho students. This guy who went to WSU drove there, killed 4 people with a knife, old school serial killer style.
Jeez.
And then it took him a few days to find him. And he's a criminal justice major dude.
Like a fucking Dexter?
Yeah. And he looks like Bundy. He looks like, look at him.
Oh, he does.
He looks like this lurched, like big creature who just is like scary, you know?
Richard
And he has
Ramirez.
like that. He has like that dead stare. That's just like beady eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a Jewish Richard Ramirez.
So they're still trying to figure out why he did it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's obviously arrested until then. He left a sheath of the knife at the scene, and like they think it was
Day
his
one
calling
mistake.
card. Someone saying that, oh, that was him. Maybe he's killed before. I mean, you go and you kill 4 people with a knife. Maybe you killed before.
Yeah. I mean, do you just start off
With 4 people?
with 4?
Well, there were 6 people in the house. So 2 people heard, and like he saw one of them, and there's a witness account of her opening the door and seeing him, and then him just like not acknowledging her. Or no, he said something to her and then walks past her after he had already killed 4 other people. There's like a phone call of him calling into a radio station while they're looking for the killer. And as a criminal justice major, he calls into this radio station and goes, you know, some of these frats, when I talk to these frat guys, the one question they ask me constantly, if you were to murder someone, how would you get away with it? So maybe it's one of them. He like tried to call in to be like, you know, like I'm a smart, you know, like,
yeah. Oh, we haven't thought of that.
yeah, yeah, like I'm cutting him off my scent. Oh, maybe it was one of the frat dudes who asked about how to kill somebody.
They're like, brilliant.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's just an idiot.
Wow.
So like, I could see him having killed before, but the way that he got caught and the dumb mistakes he made makes it seem like he hasn't. But it does seem ambitious for a round 1, you know?
Mm-hmm. He's like, I've been virgin for far too long.
Because I wonder if like, part of me thinks he wanted to get caught and he wanted to just be famous and have attention like this.
Yeah. What good is fame when you're behind fucking bars?
I know, but some people want that kind of infamy, you know?
Yeah. Just doing murder for the clout.
Something about this story is refreshing, though. At least it wasn't another mass shooting. You know?
We're
We're getting back to good old-fashioned serial killing, you know? Like the serial killers we all admire now that they make Netflix series out of. We're getting back to it.
Yeah.
Not like these puss kids who just go shoot up a school.
Yeah.
You know?
How easy, too.
Yeah. As Americans, we are over mass shootings.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get back to individual specific killings with like
good old-fashioned American ingenuity. Like stabbings. Like plan it out. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. With like plotting and sneaking around and fulfilling the most perverse fantasies that we've never heard of, you know?
Yeah.
That's like the good old days of golden age of serial killers. They're out there doing something like wearing someone's skin or like stuff that we've never even heard of because, you know, they're fulfilling that fantasy.
Yeah.
Now it's just like Call of Duty for these freaking kids.
Yeah.
No creativity.
Everybody wants it microwaved now. No one wants to use the oven.
You know?
Like plot something out. I'm not advocating. Don't do it. Don't murder somebody. But if you get angry enough for long enough, plan it out.
Like make it like a movie. Make it so that like 6 months later we start finding out more details and we're like, what?
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, oh yeah, had mental health issues, was visited by the cops 28 times before he went into the school. You know, like that
was on antidepressants.
Yeah, it's all boring now. Like
we've seen it.
Like Batman. we deserve a better class of criminal.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
And this guy knew what, it's the same vein, but he did it wrong because he sucks at pulling stuff off.
Because he's stupid. His heart was in the right place.
Yeah. Exactly.
The Idaho killer's heart was in the right place, but
the tactic
was off.
Yeah. They're not going to be making a Netflix documentary about this. Let's just say that.
No. You can't make a Netflix documentary about an idiot.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You need to have the clever. You need to be like, oh, even like 20 years later, we found a body that we didn't know was yours or whatever, Once you unbury everybody, it like spells something out.
Yeah.
And that shows you where
send nudes.
His master plan was.
Yeah.
Or videotapes of him committing the murders.
Reverse engineering everything.
Yeah.
By the time you find this, I'll be in jail.
Exactly. Yeah.
You will have caught me.
Exactly.
You will have followed my breadcrumbs all the way to this point.
And then at the end, it just says, congratulations.
Your wives are dead.
Yeah. You've solved the case.
Yeah. They get a prize. He gives it to him at the end.
Yeah.
I hate that movie.
It's like gold. He just has like a bunch of gold buried at the last casket. You think, one more.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You've solved the murder of 25 young ladies.
Yeah.
Here's your reward.
Yeah. That movie would suck, though.
I know, but like it'd
be like 7.
It's better than these weak little soy boys going on rampages.
No, for sure.
You can't 100%. Make a movie about that either,
Yeah, but you can't give 7 a happy ending. It's like what's in the box? It can't be. It can't be like Snickers bars. Oh, lifetime of Snickers bars. It can't be.
It would be a twist.
That would be a major twist.
It'd be a twist. And
but he's got
audiences nowadays need a twist.
Yeah.
It's a lame twist.
Like that kind of is a twist. You're right. In today's society, when
the twist is that only one cop finds it and they have to decide if they keep the gold
or fuck each other.
Yeah. Or they like turn it in. No, what would the conundrum be? Somehow they got to either keep the gold or like use the evidence against to convict the murderer, and they have to choose keep the gold or this guy gets out for free or scot free. That's the movie,
and it's a crazy amount of money.
Yeah,
life changing money.
There's 15 bodies you've seen, will
never be found.
He's guilty. You can either do the right thing or take the money.
They're already dead anyway. Yeah, they're dead.
What's a little blood money?
He said he was done.
All money's blood money.
Yeah. My wife needs new teeth.
See, that's the twist that these audiences need these days. We're come to expect it.
Yeah.
I'm going into a movie thinking like, okay, where's the twist?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy who's trying to be a good guy in the movie right now.
Yeah.
He's probably the bad guy.
Yeah. Surprise, he's the good guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the twist now.
Exactly.
It's just fucking nothing.
You can figure it out.
Yeah.
Even M. Night Shyamalan has like fallen off so hard.
So fucking hard. He used to
be like the king of twists. Everybody was like, did you see signs? I didn't know it was aliens, or whatever it was. I don't remember the twist, but like,
yeah,
for a while. And then that became like his like thing. And then everyone hated him for it. And now you can't do a twist to save your life.
Mm-hmm.
What's the last movie you watched that had a twist?
It's been a while.
That you didn't see coming. Even these murder mystery ones
that
are coming out, the twist isn't anything creative enough for me to be like,
yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think I've solved every movie I've watched except for like M. Night Shyamalan movies.
The Glass Onion, that one that just came out recently, the person who you think it would have been the whole time is the person who did it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the new plot twist.
I was like, this is kind of, why do we...
Yeah.
I would have assumed he's the one who did it. And it's like, and he did do it. That's the reveal. Like,
What that is a twist, but it's also the biggest letdown. Like, it's the worst of all possible twists.
Especially going into a murder mystery. You want something good, you know?
You want a mystery.
Yeah, I don't want it to be the guy who looks like the bad guy the whole time.
Yeah.
You know?
And then he's the bad guy.
But I guess I am thinking it like it's probably him, but watch, it's not gonna be.
Yeah, they still took you on a ride.
A little bit, but the fact that I was like, it's probably him, and then it was him, I still got an issue with that.
Yeah. Well, I get so tired of being right. I want to be wrong. I want to be surprised. I want to whatever. And I guess every fucking time. I guess every time.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Sherlock? It's a BBC show with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benefit Lumberjack.
That show had some good twists.
I bet.
It was like a true mystery. It was a Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, his stories.
It had some good twists, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think,
That's also old literature.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not new.
Exactly.
It's Sherlock.
Yeah, they're trying too hard now.
They're just trying so hard that it's like, it looks like they're not trying at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's part of the reason I hate rom-coms.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't believe me that I can predict what's going to happen in a movie. And then I'll walk in 20 minutes late to a movie she's watching, 5 minutes in, tell her what's going to happen, and I'll leave. And then it's undeniable. I know what's going to happen in these movies.
Every damn time. The part that's frustrating about rom-coms is that try and give you a twist. There's always like, it's
like the same twist.
Oh, they broke up?
Yeah. But guess what?
Coincidentally, this little thing happened, and he asked his sister about her, like, and now they're getting married.
Exactly.
Like, every fucking time.
The twist is the same.
What would the twist be in a rom-com, though? Could be like, he finds out she's transgender, and then he's cool with it.
That'd be a modern day twist.
Yeah. I'd be like, ooh, that sucks. Like, how are they going to resolve this?
Yeah.
And then they get together.
But then it'd also be like woke propaganda. You know, like, it wouldn't be a twist that I'm like, oh, they finally got a twist right.
Yeah, but it'd be like, refreshing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Should have saw this. You know what I mean? The rom-com twist now is just like like everything. They just insert something woke into it where it's like, instead of them falling in love and getting married, now she is independent and she's happy alone and working her job, and the fact that they broke up doesn't bother her. Yeah. You know, like that's the twist now. It's like, and they didn't fall happily in love after, you know, whatever.
And it was the best thing for her.
Or like if they're really trying to be an edgy rom-com, they'll have them break up altogether, like 500 Days of Summer or something like that, where it's just like a tragedy, you know, like it's like you think you're going to see some romantic thing, and then it ends in tragedy, and they're like, we're artsy, but we make rom-coms.
Yeah. Get you real attached to the main character and then kill it.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like, haha, bet you didn't see that coming. You know, like
just to be dicks.
That's the twist nowadays. That instead of like actually like a plot that's like.
Yeah,
But I don't expect that from rom-coms, obviously.
Yeah.
I never will. But it feels like that has bled across all genres of movies, and it's the same. You know?
Yeah, rom-coms suck. I like dramas, though.
That's why we got to start writing our own scripts. It's official. We're writing our own scripts.
Yeah, because that was a good one we came up with. We've come up with a bunch of good ones. Like,
I'm gonna write a script.
Yeah, like a comedy about the CIA discovering that. Do you remember the CIA discovering if you were a CIA agent, right?
Yeah.
And this is actually kind of.
I thought of this, or we thought of this.
We both evolved together on your back porch. Okay,
what was it?
The CIA. Like, if you worked for the CIA, I asked you, would you leak classified documents if it was something that would dramatically change civilization or like society?
Uh-huh.
And then we evolved that to like, what if the CIA had documents that slaves were actually white people owned by black people?
Oh.
And it was a comedy.
Oh, I think I kind of remember that.
Yeah.
I think I remember parts of that.
Yeah.
But it feels like we got to flesh that idea out again some more. I will say I did try to watch the Disney Into the Wild Wilderness, whatever the new Explorer movie was called.
The Stormy Daniels one?
Strange World. That's what it's called. I tried to watch it. Not interested.
Tell me about it.
It's just like it's exactly what we're talking about, where it's an adventure movie, but it sets up every adventure movie. Like it's literally set up in a way that I know exactly what is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't finish it, so maybe there's some twist at the end.
There's gonna be a hurricane.
But if it was, it'd be like a stupid twist. Like all of a sudden we found out that this person was bad the whole time.
Yeah,
It'd be something like that. So I tried to watch it. We got a little ways in, and we're just like, this is so boring.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just boring.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I was a kid, I feel like I would be bored by that movie. But that also pisses me off because the graphics and like the animation style is so like realistic and like futuristic and super good. And I'm like, why can't it be a good movie? That's the problem with movies that are coming out now. There's like they look cooler and better special effects than ever, but the storylines are worse than they've ever been.
Yeah, no shit. Like the Brandon Fraser movie.
I didn't see it because
I know we've talked about
I'm not
it.
interested in a Brendan Fraser 100 pounds heavier movie. You know what I mean?
When I first
it looked boring.
I thought it was a joke. No kidding. I was in my bed. I'm not kidding
No,
either.
I believe it.
I was in tears, laughing.
Well, Hollywood, yeah. Figure it out with these movies, Figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being preached to it. Everyone's tired of being preached to every movie. Just make one that's just good.
Yeah. Yeah, stop making...
Like, I don't need a message. I don't need the moral of the story to be the most obvious part of the whole movie. Just make one that's good.
Yeah.
And entertaining.
Just good.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if you're having sex with your coworkers, stop, especially if it's on the clock. And if you're thinking about killing somebody, don't do it.
Don't do it.
But if you do it, make it interesting.
Yeah. But don't do it.
But mostly don't.